Unite2Cure is an informal group of parents and organizations of parents and patients representatives trying to develop more innovation for children with cancer. And we don't do that by financing research. We do that by advocating. So we're very active at an international and European level to make sure that children get swifter access to innovation. It implies that we do lobbying for better regulations in order to force pharmaceutical companies to develop their drugs in children. We also try to change their cultural approach to cancer by, for instance, testing their drugs in children earlier and faster and opening up their trials not as from the age of 18 but the age of 12, because there is no, it's not like the right to vote having cancer, it's really about a body, and you could be included in a trial as from the age of 12. These are the things that we do at Unite2Cure. We really want to foster more innovation for children. People usually think that children are a priority in our societies, but when it comes to health, it's quite the opposite. Children come last. And so new developments or drugs newly developed in oncology are really aimed for adults. While at the meantime, still children who have cancer have a very poor survival rate, and still they are being treated with old drugs. It's very important to make sure that children with a small survival rate get access to new drugs to improve their chances of survival. It's also really important that children who today are cured thanks to the existing treatments get better cured, and let me explain this further. Children are cured, but 2/3 of the children who are in remission will suffer from long-term side effects caused by the treatment they have received. They have amputation, they have vision impairment or ear impairment, or they lose a kidney in the process. These are really serious long-term side effects, so we have to do better for children with cancer. One of the important thing that we do at Unite2Cure is we do lobbying at the European level, and that implies talking to members of the parliament. And it's always better when a citizen talks to his own member of parliament. So you could get involved by helping us getting a hold on the MEPs from your country. We also have to talk to the European Commission, which can be done by anyone, but it's also nice to have voices from as many countries as we can. But it's also important to work at the council level, where the national representation, so it's national health ministers who represent their own countries, and that's also where we need national representatives from all countries in Europe. We also do a lot of advocacy work by publishing open letters in newspapers, and we need to have national contacts in each country to make sure that all letters are being published in as many countries as we can. So you can definitely help us for that.